Because I don't say when it goes up.
Edwards on the ball fake. Will try a three. In and out to start the game. Rebound Green. He had just 2 rebounds, fouled out. Draymond did with 5 minutes to go in the loss the other night. Podziemski just 1 basket the other night.
Well, the 2 guys we mentioned at the start have to get offensive contributions from your starters.
It's good. Great sign for Golden State with Podziemski already with more baskets here in the first 4 minutes than he had all of game 3. He was 1 for 10 on Saturday. McDaniels. Tough shot on the elbow, fall away, offensive board by Butler. Draymond Green, he'll fire. 40% of the playoffs. Nice catching traffic, Butler, swing by Payton. Podziemski no on the 3. Rebound Gobert, quick outlet Conley. Races up the court, nobody stops ball, and was benched, and we didn't know we'd even see him in the playoffs, but now he might be their second most important offensive player.
And against a team this long and athletic defensively, you need Kuminga.
Poked out to Edwards. Quickly up the court, feeding Randall. Gonna back down Draymond Green. Now falls away. It's good. Julius Randle with 7 early points.
That's just a shot he hasn't been missing, and it's the area of the floor he's been giving the Warriors a nightmare with.
Jackson Davis with the flush. Randle got enough airspace to can a
Vincenzo's drive. There's a void there when the shot blockers go to help.
Naz Reid shooting 50% from 3 in the postseason. 3-point lead for the Warriors. Kuminga to the foul line. Backs away and around and down.
Right now, as he knows, he's got the greenest of green lights tonight. So you're seeing him probe a little bit more with the dribble and getting to a spot that he's comfortable with.
Edwards struggling again in the first half tonight, but
defensively, no matter what happens, the Draymond Green does not pick up his second foul in this last 4 seconds of the opening quarter.
Inbound to Alexander Walker. 3 seconds left. He drives and scores it. And Reid snatches that away from Looney. Reid on the step back. Reid, former undrafted player, 6th man of the year last year. Turnover. Kuminga. Reid up the floor. To the corner. Conley. Alexander Walker, the trade. Minnesota, just 2 of 7 from the floor. Randall thought about the swing, instead drives. Butler switches out on to Julius Randle with a shot clock at 6. Randall gathers, launches, and scores with 1 on the shot clock. He can't miss right now.
Putting on a show offensively. He's hit every shot imaginable here in the first half.
Green turns it over. McDaniels in the open floor with the step through hang.
Unfortunate for him, doesn't get one of those first 2 to go.
But as you saw there from the replay, clearly offensive basket interference, so no bucket. 44-41. DiVincenzo final in this game. DiVincenzo lobs down court. McDaniels with the deep catch. Out to Edwards. Edwards on the blow-by, the hang, and the fin. Relatively quiet half for Edwards. 8 points. The lead back to 8 for the Wolves. Matches their largest of tonight. Hield for 3. Good! Gobert, like a point guard, finding Conley. 3 is short. Gobert bats it out. Hield takes it away, though, from Edwards. And gets the layup out of since 4:59 on the clock. And 10 straight Warrior points. Alexander Walker skips to Edwards, and Edwards gets some time.
Sometimes, they don't know if he's paying enough attention to the detail. He stayed with it mentally, and he was ready for the moment.
5 seconds to go. Kuminga 16 points, 8 of 8 at the line. 2 seconds left. Edwards, long 3, and
protection. He has not really gotten involved in this game at all. The zone has bottled him up a little bit, but Warriors doing a nice job keeping him off the glass.
Randall for 3, end of the game. Edwards on the drive. Kicks it out to Conley. Shot clock down to 3. Conley missed the teardrop. Kept alive, though, by Gobert and Conley. Edwards, jab and fire. Randall's three, no good. Rebound, Butler. By the way, Butler hasn't scored or even taken a shot since the midway point of the second quarter.
To come out and challenge that, it's an easy 15-footer for Butler.
Edwards, step through, foul for Minnesota. 3-point Wolves lead. Butler driving. Goes underneath Gobert, and Gobert stood his ground, didn't foul him. Numbers for the Wolves. Randall takes to the corner. Conley. Defense from Rudy Gobert, the four-time Defensive Player of the Year. Edwards tries another three. He's owned the second half in this series. Butler gets deep. Spinning, missing. Rebound, McDaniels. Ball in the hands of Edwards again. Edwards for three. But really nobody has for the Warriors. Shot clock down to 4. Great defense. Edwards pokes it away. Randall and Edwards have combined for 50 points. DiVincenzo got 16 to 8 here in the quarter. But a turnover by Edwards. Interception from Pajemski. Kuminga downhill. 3-minute mark. 15-point lead for the Wolves. Trying to go up 3-1 in the series before they go home for Game 5 Wednesday. Lob to Gobert from Alexander Walker.
Well, Golden State had gotten away from the zone. They went back to it right there, but you cannot allow that level of dribble penetration against the zone. There's no backside protection.
Here today for Game 4, so that ankle's okay. Alexander Walker drives. They swing it around to DiVincenzo. Fires underneath. And
hard-pressed to imagine Steph Curry back for Game 5. I think all along they were hoping to somehow get this to a Game 6 at minimum, where he could reemerge.
Post for three. Still a 16-point game, 4 minutes to go. We've seen this bench. Edwards looking to take Knox off the dribble, and he pops it up. Numbers for the Warriors if they hurry. Knox in transition with a slam. Down to 14 with 2:48 to go.
Crisp pitch.
Through the third to blow this open.
The Golden State really couldn't have played better in the first half. They did everything they needed to offensively, but it's just so difficult. Any team in this league, as Moody steps into a three, get it back to 13. Any team in this league, when you're missing a star player, it's so difficult.
So you got 0.6 of a second left, 7-point game. The Minnesota Timberwolves lead the Golden State Warriors 3-1, a chance to close it out on Wednesday night back in the Twin Cities. The Wolves have the most road wins in the postseason the last 2 years, and for the first time since 2016, the finals against Cleveland, the Warriors have lost 3 straight playoff games. Will Steph Curry be back on Wednesday? He'll be reevaluated in about 36 hours, and they'll make that determination as to whether he will play to try to keep the Warriors alive. Oklahoma City, Denver, 2-2 in that series. For Tim Legler, Katie George, your entire ESPN crew, Dave Pasch saying so long. Sports Center up next. Anthony Edwards will join as a guest. We'll get the latest on Jason Tatum. Highlights from both games tonight on ESPN. So long from San Francisco.